Good morning, IG. This is your man, Julius DC Bryan, photographer, and also your host from MCS The Man Cave Show, known as Damian Christopher. Same person, Damian Christopher, DC, whatever. I just want to say, I hope you guys are, who can be and who will be watching this, that you and your family are healthy and staying safe. I tried to post up a video yesterday, and my sister in Arizona can attest to this. We were doing a show for MCS The Man Cave Show about a little over a month ago in regards to the pandemic, and I'm assuming certain keywords that you use in the algorithm and your race plays a huge part in who's monitoring. It's early in the morning. Well, it's not really early, but monitoring social media and what is being said and what's being posted. I know videos are being taken down in regards to freedom of speech. Apparently, we really don't have this wonderful thing that was, I'm assuming that we were taught in school, they're called the First Amendment. Anyway, so I did a video, and it was a full video that I recorded. I did everything, I shared it to my IGTV, and apparently the notifications I received in the comments was I didn't see the whole video. And usually there's a tag that pops up, watch full video, and it clicks over to IGTV. Only 59 seconds of the video has been seen, and it was a good topic. It was straight from the heart and off the head, wasn't scripted. It was something how I'm feeling. So I'm going to talk today and hopefully bring up some of the points that will come organically again that I was saying yesterday. We are in and have always been in a state of frustration of people of color. We, the people of color, have always been in a state of frustration. American blacks, I must say. International blacks, I'm talking about people who are born and raised in Africa and the Caribbean and South America and Cuba. And other parts of the world who are of dark complexion. I'm not quite sure what the effect of, or even if you've even faced any type of racism for being here. I know there's always some type of prejudice because of just your background, your international status. But what I remember talking about yesterday was racism has been a vast plague in this country and around the world. But let's talk about this country because I was born here and I'm raised here, and this is what I know. I work full-time in the entertainment industry, and it plays a huge part. And I know one of my rants and pet peeves was the fact that my position now in the entertainment industry is I'm a photographer. I help and develop models of color, mainly black males of color. And my biggest thing about this industry is people say, oh, you work in the industry, you shoot models, I should know about fashion. Let me tell you right now, for those who know me and have known me for years, I have never been, nor will I ever be, a man of fashion. I don't like shopping. I don't like going to the stores. If I have to go, I get my jeans. I get 6 pair of jeans for the year. T-shirts, sporadically depend on what I want to get. Majority of the time I'm getting them from a lot of designers who I know. Thank you guys. And Pierre, Ikaika, Dominique Bones Lark, and all those I received, and also from my company, not my company, but the printing company BBF that's down the block from me. But getting back to what I'm saying, when I started shooting for with my photography and helping out models of color, especially males, I had to ask around how to help get them in the industry. And the more I've learned, the more I've become disgusted about the fashion industry. And I'm not saying every part of the entertainment industry is shiesty, shitty, and dealing with it. I mean, it took decades before they started to do the Me Too movement. Okay. And without them, and this, I'm just going to just go into this. I'm tired of agencies who will not hire black photographers or pay black photographers to shoot the black male models without sexualizing them. Now, let's be real and listen, I don't give 3 flying fucks. I'm being real. I barely work for a lot of the agencies. I do shoot for a lot of them, and I've always been vocal about this. I don't give 3 flying fucks about your sexuality. but do not let your sexuality cross the line of intimidating or preying, preying, on the naivete of young black males who don't know or how to be marketed or what lane they need to be in. Yes, like women, you have to do an underwear shoot just to show your body, or shirtless, with jeans on or a pair of sweats to show your frame. But when it comes down to every time you're shooting, it's going to be some fat white guy or some feminine white guy who's in cahoots with the booking agent from the agency and or mother agent. And the whole phrase birds of a feather. When I got into shooting, that was what it was. People trying to figure out who I was and what I was all about in the whole 9 yards. And they would say certain things. Now, I'm not naive, but I played stupid. So there goes my secret. To see what they're all about. And that's what it was. The prejudice is that there are a lot of black male models and aspiring models out there. But can you name any of them outside of Tyson Beckford, David Agabaji, if you know who he is, Broderick Hunter, if you know who he is? There's so many, and I could name people because I know them personally. But you see them on ads, you see them in campaigns. But if you're not in the industry, you don't know who their names are. You just see, oh, black model, they look good. They're in a Levi's commercial. They're in a Foot Locker commercial or campaign. They're in a Target campaign. They're on billboards, but you don't know their names. You know the white women's names. You know the white models' names. Even the white male models, a lot of people don't even know who the hell they are. But getting back to what I'm saying, to roll back into racism. Racism is everywhere and it's been prevalent. So what's been going on in the news is not new. Okay. It's been going on for centuries. Okay. And decades and all the time. What's been happening because we have access to phones and recording apparatuses is because it's being more polarized. And what I mentioned yesterday is when Mr. George Floyd was murdered in front of everyone and video recorded, including when the EMT got there. Apparently somebody else was being murdered at the same time. Police brutality is a continuance that's been going on. Whether you are black, Latino, PWT, poor white trash, they choose who they want to deal with. Now, with the protesting, Colin Kaepernick has been ostracized and his career diminished because of kneeling. But a bunch of white people can storm a Capitol building with guns and nothing happen, and then a peaceful protest all the time when something goes on regarding injustice in our black communities. Cops want to come out in riot gear and start shooting rubber bullets, start throwing gas at unarmed people, but not once has a rubber bullet and or a gas has been tossed to the white people that went to these Capitol places with guns. Now, that didn't deserve rubber bullets or gas. That deserved bullet for bullet. Even they made a big situation about a white man who got arrested at, I think, at a pancake restaurant or something like that. I'm not quite sure what that was about, because he didn't want a cop to come in because he didn't have a mask on, and you polarize that. But yet the cop has not been arrested that killed Mr. Floyd. None of the cops have been arrested in regarding a lot of police brutality. Now, they polarized the one that happened with Freddie Gray a couple of years ago. And if you take a look at the roster, I'm not even sure the one white cop that looked white was white, because there were 3 black cops, 2 women, and the rest were Latino. I'm just saying. And I do think that the one cop that was also arrested regarding shooting a black man in a hallway in an apartment building, he was of Latino descent. So what I'm saying is this is not new. And I'm going on social media because it's everywhere. Mother of all mothers, Jennifer Lewis, posted up a song called Get Your Knee Off My Neck. And some white guy decided to get on there and troll by saying, not your neck, you're making it about yourself, our neck. And first of all, you're white. Okay, so let's clarify this real quick. You will never have a knee on your neck unless you fuck with the wrong black dude, and you will get not just a knee on your fucking neck. But outside of that, then you got people, of course, they're going to come in and say that and help, support Miss Jennifer Lewis. Also, there's the report in social media again, in regards to a white woman pretending to be in a wheelchair, walking, rolling around, and stabbing black people in a community where I wasn't quite sure if it was either Minneapolis or whatever they're protesting, and she got caught. They sprayed, if I'm correct, a fire extinguisher at her, video recorded. There's also the reports that's going around by saying that white cops are going in and infiltrating and starting the violence and the breaking of the glasses and starting the fires. And just watching The Breakfast Club this morning with DJ Envy, that he had somebody on there by saying that that's been something that's been going on all the time. They implant people out there. And let me end this off, because it's going over the time, that, my thing is this. What Rihanna said should stick with everybody. Her 2 words: pull up. If you have friends outside the race who are supportive, who disagree with the injustice, pull up. Because listen, not every white person is bad. Not every police officer is bad, even though my underline is this. If you know of a wrongful doing within your force and you're not doing anything about it, you're just as bad as they are. Because according to what they were saying in the news, that the other cops that were around the officer that killed and murdered Mr. Floyd, they were all been fired. And for me, being a black man in this world, I don't need them fired. I need them in jail, prisoned, sentenced for more than a decade, and put in gen pop. That's my thing. But this is ridiculous. This is something that we have to deal with. And I have more. So if you get a chance to catch me on MCS The Man Cave Show, it's my other page. It's just at MCS_ManCave_show. And you can catch me on my YouTube channel. This video is long, so I don't know how long it's going to take on my IGTV. But if you want to see the rest of it, go to my YouTube channel and I'll be posting it there. I thank you guys for taking out the time just to listen. Please comment and stay safe, be blessed. And I'm staying safe from coronavirus and the police, and whatever you're doing in your daily lives. And this is for everyone. I'm your man, Julius DC Bryan, photographer, or Damian Christopher of the MCS Man Cave Show. Peace.